Hey everyone. They did not start off as great. I was hoping it would. I wanted to play Moonstone Island today, but then OBS said nope, and it didn't come up on the screen, so I'm gonna need to get that fixed later. So we're doing this instead. So let's get going. I haven't played this game in a few months, man. It's time to get back into it. So I am back. I'm trying to figure out the controls. Okay. And tap. Calendar. That's one. Okay, so I have 2 custom orders today. I want to get that done. And then probably this day we're not going to do any store management stuff because I want to get resources. Amber Allen for Fishner. Oh, I see it. Okay, we got that. Okay. Where? Oh, in here. Okay. Okay. Action Allen. I'm gonna spend all day looking for it, aren't I? There it is. I already unlocked it. It's an inscribe. Okay. Inscribe. And it's not here for some reason. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. I need paper. Okay. Let me make that. I can make one. I need 2. Okay. And more leaves. Okay. I learned that there's fast travel in here, which I did not know. And it's jogging because for some reason it just doesn't know how to work. Okay. I don't know what this is gonna do, but we'll see. Dirt. Get 10. I don't know, let's just open it and get it over with. I go zoom in it. On buckets. Plant items though. Okay. In 30 days, I'll accept that though. Yeah, do that. No. Is it Flynn's house? Back again, are you? Seems I just can't get rid of you. Well, to your credit, I must say the island's greenery is looking much healthier after our last discussion. Guess I inspired you. I wish I could say the same for my garden. Pah, pathetic tiny lot can barely keep my tomatoes alive. Looks like I'm gonna have to expand the thing. Great. Even more work for me. Here, make yourself useful and make a list of stuff I need. You should know what I need already. What's with the face? It's not like you have anything better to do. Okay. Bamboo, papa. Shoveling, planting, rolling, and pruning. What? Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Well, don't just stand there with your claws at your side. Not enough to scare the scales off me, isn't it? Show me what you come up with. Bamboo and mountain veg, nice and hardy. And these gardener items should help me tick on. Bah, but there's no better quality soil. What do you mean I have to work with what I got? Whatever. Takers, scythe afraid and leave me be. That should be payment enough, and you'll be grateful for it. Okay then, got that done. And we got a better scythe. Great scythe. Okay. Lid. Oh, hello. Okay. tutor. There, see? Nothing around here. Hello? Swamp fruit. See? Okay. Is it safe? Okay, it's safe. Right. Nope. It's way in here. Package. Hi. Moonlight. Sonorous is so yearning, don't you think? I mean, it is when Savage Gagalosaurus sing it. Andy's over here. It's what time did you say, Rexy? On nights like this, is there anything better than kicking back in the blanket and a hot cocoa and a great big binder of regulations? Package. Leafy lamp. Tutor, middle, fiber. I have metal, I need fiber. And now we have a tutor. Find it. There it is. And there you go. I got a tutor. Over. Here you go. Oh, hi, Rexy. I've searched far and wide, but I can't find anyone who really understands the hunker's plight. Wait, maybe you can help me. After all, it was my beautiful song that brought us together in the first place. Okay, here goes. Ugh, that felt amazing, Rexy. It's always good having an enthralled audience. No, don't utter a word. I can tell by the look on your face how moody you are. In fact, now that I know there's appetite on the island for it, it's time to honk louder and bolder than ever before. That way I'm bound to recruit more people to join my honking choir. We'll maybe even double our membership from 1 to 2. Thank you, Rexy. I can't wait to show the island what we've been missing. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Redstone. Okay. Yeah, this was good, but why do I still hear the honking? Okay, it's over. Nope, never mind. Okay. It's still going! Oh my god. Oh. I don't hear it anymore. Okay, thank god. Okay, let's go back in. Now I don't think it's loading. Great. I'm gonna restart the thing. Okay, we're back. Redstone. I need one of those, I think. Nebula. Okay, we need more plants. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello there. Cheese, truffle, for flowers gaze and such, sweet for jams, perfumes and such. But when the fat red berries ripen then, foragers do be frightened. Marvelous all rhyme, isn't it? I don't have anything on me. Redstone. Yeah, like plants. You know, I'm like buzzed about surfing, but other beach sports kick a lot of butt too. I try my fins at volleyball, but those bars are built different. The volleyball goes like at a bazillion miles an hour right at your face. How are you meant to react like that quickly? It's stone. Here we go. Oh my gosh, thank you. This is where my book gets read. Can't you just imagine it? I got that. Get this repaired. Nice. Oh, that worked. Okay. Oh, hello. Pockets full. Okay. You do? Anorexia. I have had our nutritious breakfast. Like this? Whoa, hold on. Is this for me, Rexy? This looks delicious. Thanks a bunch, my dude. Okay, we're out. I'm probably fine though. Pearl. Yeah. On my nose. Yeah, return shop. Okay. Let's do the orders. Score sand. You don't have... Or wait, never mind. Wrong one? Yes. Let me get to need more paper. And there we go. We're good. Let's see about the other ones. Fancy Fern. Okay, I'm gonna make that. That's it. Okay. We got that. Okay, let's see our quests. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay then, I guess we're doing this. Okay. Paper. Okay. Oh, I do have a scribble saver. There you go, buddy. No, I'm fine. Oh, we got a few people. Like on this island, huh? Shell Creek. Okay. see where we can put you. Okay, I put too many items around here. How about no? Didn't think I could put that there. Shell Creek again. Ooh, got a few Shell Creek ones. I'll get some swamp people here. Right here. Newt. But you're right here. Yeah, right here. Put you right here. Yeah, we have money. Where's this little guy? No. Right here's good. Everything's spring on spot. Okay. I might put a house there. In this area, I don't think I can put a house. So we'll go over here. Some trees. What's this? I don't know what that is. I thought that was gonna be smaller than it is. Okay. What's over here? Okay. Right here. Yeah, I can do all three. Yes. Okay. But right here? Yeah, right here. pretty big looking. I'm gonna put you right here since you're so big. An opal. These are very tiny. That's good. Right here is good. A little tiny area. And there we go. Got a lot of people to see. Ah, this boat is perfection. Rexy, I can see you and your fellows here on Amber Isle take your work seriously. This confirms it. Amber Isle will be the home of Chaz Silvertooth. The archipelago's first swamp to table alfresco dining experience, and it'll be right here. Here, where my patrons can bask in authentic swamp. Hear the crickets chirp, see the fireflies glow, smell the kitchen in full force will cover that boggy aroma. Ah, but Rexy, I have yet to recruit my team. I wonder if I might appoint you my temporary sous chef? Your first task is rather beyond the bounds of the traditional rule, but I expect my staff to be tirelessly dedicated. While I design the menu, I'll need you to supply the venue, as it were. Now repeat after me. Yes, Chief. Okay. Get the vines in there. And redwood. Magnificent. But of course, I expect nothing less from paleofolk who care and attention to their work rivals, even my own. No, to accomplish my own responsibility with the same finesse. And there we go. Nice. Over here. Well. Couldn't get enough of me, huh? Thanks, Slick. Hey, since I owe you a favor anyway, what do you say we go double for nothing? You add a little pond so I can train from my backyard. I'll guarantee the whole experience will be inspirational. Hefio Selker. Interesting one. That goes. This place is for me? That's really cool of you, pal. It's gonna be a lot easier to explore the island now that I have a base. I could find a skettling moonseeker, a cricking scale whipper, maybe even a bug-snuggling behemoth. This place is what I've always known was out there. A forgotten island where lost species have quietly flourished. Although it hasn't flourished as much as the Ghana Patrol. Seriously, don't you guys ever clean up around here? Tell you what, I'll talk to the locals to start mapping the cryptid sightings so far. You make this place a bit more comfortable for the cryptids. Give them confidence to come out and play. You are like the best expedition partner I ever had. Seriously, the last time was way too into rocks. But you get it, and you're efficient. Your hard work has already resulted in several incredible cryptid sightings. I saw for like a second. Huge eyes, almost translucent skin, and its head is shaped like a boomerang. We've got to catch it. Now, I have most of the area covered, but if you could just check out this spot right here. I guess I found it. You found it? Was it everything I dreamed it would be? Wait, how could you possibly answer that? You don't know anything about my dreams. There's this one where I'm falling. It was what? A Diplocassis. You haven't had my years of training. She talked to you about proper lifting technique? Well, that's pretty conclusive then. Not a cryptid. Again. But you know, that's alright. That's the scientific method. When something doesn't agree with your original hypothesis, you keep trying until you have enough data to support it and then miss everything else as outliers. Here, Rexy. Now you can keep your own cryptid sighting records and add to the data. Or, I don't know, put up the letters from your mom. Or your arch nemesis. And I give it. Well, if it isn't my favorite shopkeeper. How you keeping, boss? I gotta say, Embryo's looking good, like real good. You're putting in the work. It seems you're finally able to have your own pal Russell set up the shop. Aren't you in for a treat? The rest of the boys in the gang, I mean, on the board, I thought I was a big coconuts to set up shop here, you know? But they've always had my back, and they knew there wouldn't be any way to change my mind. Here, on account of making me the king of my very own castle. Why don't you step right up and get a taste of the old Russell grab bag? I mean, lucky drip. Wow, would you look at that? A real genuine, one-of-a-kind Russell treasure. Don't spend it all in one place, Rexy. Now, the thing you gotta learn about a Russell deal is that we run on a wager-based economic structure. Sometimes you find treasure worth millions, and other times you just get a normal knick-knack to decorate your house. Why don't you give us another spin next sometime? Who knows the value of what you'll get next time? Okay. Why over here? So tell me, what was it that made you want to move me in? Did I inspire some sort of legend bug in ya? You wouldn't be the first folk, nor would you be the last to follow in old Quitwood's footsteps. Say, why don't you come and venture in with me? I'm sure you haven't seen the whole length and breadth of the island yet. Tell you what, why don't we sweeten the deal? If you make it to the special location in each region I mark on your map when you unlock a new gate, I'll give you a reward. But if I make it there first, you gotta give me a lifetime discount at Lily Meadows. Well, you better get snuffling. See you later, alligator. Okay, then. Whoa, these are my dicks? I'm stoked. You're, like, totally talented. Hey, I gotta say, man, the, like, cornucopia of edible flora on this island is truly excellent. I've foraged all my life, and I had to open a book to make sure this stuff was legit to the bit, my dude. And it is. All I gotta do is cook it. Usually I turn to my trusty portapan, but not for these totally rarefied delicacies. These gotta be treated with the reverence they deserve. These gotta be shared with the paleo folk. Yo, I got it. Ain't no dude could get me back into the fancy kitchen. With some stuffy mentor who doesn't get me. But like a cozy food pit stop to share with my fellow stompers with chompers. Now that would be righteous. I gotta be straight with you though. I do not have the home slinging skills you do, my dude. What do you say, Rexy? I provide the recipes, you provide the roof. Nice. Wheat sticks. Okay. You can probably find some around here. Give me. Yay, to think I have my own little house on the prairie. Thank you so much, Rexy. I know I made a big impression on Newt, but I didn't realize I made one on you too. I had to say, when I was looking around, I noticed that Spear Field Swamp's looking a little worse for wear. Now that it's, not that it's your fault or anything, of course. I'd like to start setting up my nurse's station, but to make it a hygienic environment, it'd be great if one of those debris nodes were dealt with. Not just for me, but for the general health and safety of the island. There'll be a few bumps and bruises to deal with if there's less stuff to trip over. Okay. Wow. That's looking amazing, Rexy. It must like to be helpful to folks just like me. You know what they say, tidy space, tidy mind, and that means there's less of a chance I'll need to take out my chain packs off. Got new recipes, which is great. See any other places, huh? Picnic area. Okay. Ah, just who I've been looking for. I must congratulate and thank you for both receiving my invite and building my home. You are as efficient as you are thorough. However, there have been some loose ends on a job of mine. Sleeping with the fish is in order much harder to successfully execute if the fish don't want to sleep. Procure me these goods and I shall make it worth your while. It's best that you keep it in the dark on the specifics of this one, Rexy. So let's get the coral stone. Pearl. You probably find some around here. It is much beautiful, Rexy. You have done a job that will make your ancestors screech in pride and joy. I shall decorate it with many things found on amber, perhaps logs and bricks, and sing you to many lakes. Okay. That's better. Yeah, alright. I'll stick around now. I got somewhere to rest my tail and tone my truckers? You know, my throwing arms for disc league in the home gym. Home gym? Trying to mug me off with a half-finished place, are ya? No one else asked for one? Alright, this island clearly needs disc league more than I thought. Tell you what, you bring me the kit to build this gym, I'll fire up disc league recruitment. It'll be, you know, good for the community. Sand. Sand. Metal, here you go. Sand though. Nice. So you want to take your media production in-house then, do ya? I respect it, Rixie. Of course I'll have to declare this wonderful gift over the whole darn house to appropriate authorities. Can't be seen to be taking bribes, you understand. But this means I can start setting up Anne Brown's very own broadcast studio. Say, not to turn you in my claws on the ground, but you seem like you'd be the last to go, too, if I'm looking for materials. What? A whole radio space isn't gonna build itself. While you do that, I'll start preparing some press release. Breaking. Chio's Chatter Corner Courts Cutting Edge Community. Maybe not anyway. I'll get the thinking and you get the fetching. Like what? There. Metal. And that'd be all. Okay. Here. Gimme. Got more metal. That's good. There we go. Oh yeah, that's cracking. I'll be honest, Rixie. Uptake for Disc League training has not been what I expected. But with a gym like this to train at, I'll have a new team put together in no time. There we go on that. A few more. Okay, I know where to get more metal at. there. Redstone, redstone. Oh, I need 2 more. Okay. Wait. Oh, a bunch of more quests to do. I need to build the post office. Hello, gimme. I've been in my wooden place for many longs now. Rexy, do not take my workings on getting home to be ruinous, no. For it is the job of explorers who return with new knowledge for their colony. I am still on the look for a Herculean spin starter and a multi-flux white blinker before I can depart. I shall look many forwards for you getting these things to repair my ship, yes? Okay. Okay then. Where would that be? We do have room. Nothing to see here, Rexy. Just one company guy and making sure these finds are, up to code. Mighty fine of you, Rexy. Gosh, I hope this dino in distress because they become a habit of mine. Looking here, let's get back on track. Isn't this ancient tree just like something out of them picture books? Why, it must be at least 20 Brachiosaurus tall. Give or take a few, of course. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Looks like that lifetime discount is still a long ways off. And guess what? Now that we've made it all the way here, it looks like you'll be able to travel to and from much quicker. Let's say I don't give you nothing. Okay then. Hello out there. Is that you, Rexy? Okay. This is embarrassing, but I'm sure you can figure out what happened. Jeez, I'm not even sure how I got get out of this one. Can you help me out? Gee willikers, if the folk back home knew I was getting myself in these scrapes. Well, I want to hear their end of it. This mine, Rexy, what do you think they were digging here for? Maybe it was one of those alien artifacts. Or maybe it was just Starstone. You know, that's a super special fuel source everyone clamors for. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Zipping quick as a whip to the mine now that you know the way. Catch you later, lass. Okay. Got another one, huh? Wow. Who knew taking a little wrong left turn at the border looks like my great Grammy's left foot would lead me on that wild gargantuan chase. Maybe someday I'll manage to get that lifetime discount. So what have we got here this time? Some runes of some description? With a pretty carefully carved paleo folk resting on top. I wonder who was the folk on Amarai look so much. Clearly they were big enough fans to make them statues, but look at us now, not even knowing their name. Seems like even folk literally carved in stone get a ledge. You see that last? Anyway, listen to me. Getting deeper than a horned gopher hole. See you on your next adventure, lass. Okay. You managed to get here ahead of me again? I knew I shouldn't have taken a dip in the sea before I came. Maybe I wouldn't have swallowed all that sweet water in Dunbois. Well, ain't this a beauty? Shell Creek is a beautiful stretch of amber anarchy, but a public bath is the last thing I would expect. I can hardly tell that. I heard tell that paleofolk of all kinds would come to bathe at these public baths. They were a place for lots of gossip and sharing the events of the day. I have to admit, I'm glad we developed more hygienic practices. Luckily, folk can just come here to relax and not clean themselves off here. Speaking of which, it's about time I went and washed my mouth out with some water that doesn't taste of our coarse, salty sea dog soup. Catch you around, partner. Okay. We can definitely do that. Okay, I guess I don't have any much more wood. Okay. Thought I did, but I don't. Okay. I know. You got a lot of items. Okay. Hey Rexy, I just got back from Total Rager with a bunch of our neighbors. Did you know 5 aside is so easier with 9 other people? Who'd have thought? We could have kicked the ball around anytime, Maple. Oh hey Dad. Getting a bit jealous, are we? Oh, no, of course not. How about we have a special dad versus daughter penalty shootout right this second? Loser has to do the dishes. You hatchlings, it's about time I taught you a lesson in how to respect your elders. Looks like we'll be catching up later, Rexy. We made up some really good progress and have made a whole heap of new friends. But for now, I gotta go with some tail later. Okay. Good to see you, Rexy. Ember Isle and Lily Meadows have both come on heaps and bounds, haven't they? The heaving metropolis Amber Isle. I can see the Pego post in Airgirdle now. Mosworth, Clapple. Oh, for goodness sake. How on earth did you manage to miss your own meeting you set up? You busy filing your paperwork? It's the big one. Orb Corp are here right now. They say they're finally able to reveal their island development. Do these folk not know how the post works? Always with the last minute panic. I see. I bet they've seen all the hard work we've been doing and are ready to announce their investment plans now. Let's go to the meeting room, team. Oh, I can't wait to see what they've got in store for us. Hello, residents. It appears there are some new characters on the island. No, please, no need to make a fuss over me. Here we introduce myself to you. My name is Mirage Worksworth, employee 13666. Assistant Solution Surgeonist with the Orb Corp investment team. Your projections have more than hit the mark, which means Orb Corp are ready to officially invite you into the family. This is it! Yep, this is it. What could it be? No one, no matter where they are, ever falls far out of Orb Corp's orbit? Yes, we've been working tirelessly to clean the island up. But our research shows us the area's Kim Canyon and Snow Dance drifts will prove more difficult than you might think. Which is why we're going to take all that work off your hands and rebuild them ourselves. Now wait just a minute here. Yep, can you believe it? We at Orb Corp want to help you on Amber Isle totally revitalize your areas. It's all part of our very generous island regeneration scheme to help those unfortunate islands get back on their feet, free of charge. But your little tools and warp folk power will barely make a scratch on the amount of work there is. With Orb Corp's special machinery and workforce, we can clean up faster than using teamwork. And then all that's done, think of the possibilities. State-of-the-art housing facilities, new infrastructures and highways between regions. The island really will be our oyster, yes. Think of all the shiny new leisure facilities we could build. Oh well, I mean, I love my house, but wow, we've been working so hard restoring our island. If they could take on this work for us? No. I won't allow it. Oh, this will be good. Dad? Are you serious? Deadly, lass. I will not have these kind of bona fide oil salesmen turn MI onto their own personal playground. After everything you lot have done, you have the nerve. Mayor? Yes, what is it, lass? Wouldn't it be better to put any new big island developments like this to a vote? That way everyone gets a chance to say what would really benefit them. Now that we have more islanders than just you and Maple, wouldn't it be best to let everyone have their say? But oh, what a splendid idea. I just love it when Orb Corp really nurtures resident democratic seat. Okay. This is an up Amber Isle. It's time to take matters into your own hands. It looks like we're to have a vote on the future of Amber Isle. Orb Corp are ready and waiting to invest heavily into the future of the island. Your decision is a simple one. Side with Orb Corp and watch as your island verges. Or do lots of back-breaking work with no guarantee of any returns. For now, I must be returning to our Corp HQ to relay the news about this photo of yours. It looks like we'll have a lot of behind-the-scenes work to do to prepare for when you eventually side with us. Until then, farewell. Andy, what have you done? This is amazing, isn't it? Think of what we can achieve with Orcorp's investment. The sky's the limit. But Cosworth didn't seem overly happy about it. Pixie, was it? It appears Cosworth is yet to understand the benefit for the metals of having Orcorp help out with the island development. All of these hard-earned profits simply whisk away on folks at home. Nothing that can generate amber. Oh yes, when all is said and done, let's really talk about business, how we turn Lilianos into the hotspot. You mean you're willing to even invest in our local businesses? That would help us generate the community even more. Oh yes, you. By the way, good thinking to get the mayor out of our feathers. He would not approve of us doing this. Thanks. But Cosworth's been a good guy. I'm sure he'd come around and we explained it to him. No, such naivety. What do they even teach the interns these days? Folks like these are stuck in the past. It's always wah. You can't drain the swamp and displace residents or build a monorail. Or, woohoo, you can't cut down the forest for food or run the construction equipment. Or, oh no, our town hall was bulldozed to make way for the shareholder driving range. They don't understand the Orcorp vision. Alley? What? Are we really going to do that? But how does any of that help the community who lives here? All in due time, Andy. But first, I have to alert Orcorp to all our recent developments. Presentations, spreadsheets, approvals, I'm sure you're aware. But still, with a bit of hard work, I'm sure a promotion out of our intern program and the workforce surname are on the cards for you. And a fat bonus for me, if we manage to pull this off. Until then, let's catch up again when we got our Orcorps in a row, yes? So we're on Rixie and Happy. Did you just hear what I just heard? They're planning on displacing residents, draining the swamp, bulldozing our town hall. But they said we were going to look after the locals. They can't do that, right? I've misunderstood. Have I? They can't do this. I have a lot to think about, Rexy. This isn't right. This isn't right. Okay. Got that done. I have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna need to write all this down. Let me do that. Okay, got it all written down. Okay. No, I don't need that. Thought I did. No. Slopestone. Scratchy towel. Yeah, scratchy stone. Spiky spool. No. What's going here? Don't want to have to make it then. Okay, you're just doing random stuff all the time. Okay. Go away. Fresh, I don't think that's there. Shimmer Shakers, I don't think that's there either. Ooh, is this it? I think that is. Got that. Strong stick. Huh, do we have tons of those in here? Guess not. Okay. Me too. Scruffy towel. No. Stony spray. Stony spray. Get rid of these. It's bed. One second. Okay, I'm back. don't think you can make cotton. That's unfortunate. Cotton. See if you can find it. Oh, we got this one. Well, not that one. It's not Gardner. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up since this is just taking way too much time. It's not what I want, I don't think. Spelled it, because of course I did. Did that. Okay, well then. There you are. I have 7. Where's the 7? There you are. Here. There we go. It's for tomorrow. Okay. Go to bed. Wood! Okay. Be interested in wood. Hey Rexy, I was just about to come and get you. Last night was weird, wasn't it? I've never seen Dad so shocked. Well, he's asked us all to gather in the meeting room. I guess to talk about the Orc Corp thing. Anyway, let's get to it. Hello everyone, thank you for coming on such short notice. I have information that is of most importance for you to know about Orc Corp before you accept this deal. About Orc Corp? What is he talking about? Wait. Everybody wait. The whole thing, it's wrong. Addy too? Oh, this is certainly an interesting meeting. Orc Corp has lied to you. After the meeting, Mirage spoke with Rexy and I. We discovered the truth about their plans for Amber Isle. The island regeneration scheme was all covered for the actual scheme. Now that we've built up the island, they want to muscle in and take it all for themselves. They want to make an Amber Isle an exclusive Orc Corp destination. They what? It gets worse. If they get their way, they plan to flatten the entire Arizona island, even if that means displacing residents. They won't stop there. Next they'll drain Spearfield Swamp, cut down Woodbury Forest, and even bulldoze the town hall. Nothing's off the charts to them. You came see her, so I just moved here. My whole life is here now. They can't drain the swamp. It'd be unlivable for me. I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't know. It's okay, lad. Orc Corp has played us all for fools. This isn't the first time Orc Corp has done something like this. It's time that you all know the truth of Amber Isle's history with Orc Corp, all of you. I brought some photos so you can pass around to verify everything I'm saying. Long before we had Rexy, I was the sole propagator of Amber Isle's local shop. Things back then were quiet. Amber Isle was a small, humble fishing village, but we were comfortable. We got by. But then an asteroid struck our island. Nobody was hurt, thank goodness, but the destruction was substantial. But from within this asteroid, we discovered something special. Starstone, a rare material that can hold foul amounts of energy, scattered across the island. I'm sure some of you have used it in your different crafts and creations. I was the first to try crafting with it, just little trinkets and knickknacks, but they were a big draw to my shop. We were doing anything we could to rebuild after that impact. Well, it was long until Orc Corp heard all about this came knocking. Then came their big promises. They would rebuild the island, bring in advanced equipment, and mine the Starstone at efficiencies we could never imagine. All they asked in return was that we give them a share of our profits. And so we did. Production of Starstone increased tenfold, hundredfold, and Amber Isle became increasingly successful and increasingly dependent on Starstone economically. But times were good. I was even called the town hero, just because I managed to secure the partnership with Orc Corp. For all the good it did me. But no resources were finite, and soon enough our supplies started dwindling, and Orc Corp began getting cold feet. They asked for more and more spaces to mine across the island so they can extract Starstone, and I allowed them to. Soon enough, they were building mines everywhere, causing untold pollution and chaos to the detriment of the islanders' lives. I kept telling folks that it was for the greater good, but then one day Orc Corp left. Unbeknownst to me, they've been spending the last few years of our partnership creating a systematic version of Starstone, meaning they had no use for us anymore. And just like that, we were disposable. They left all of their debris and rubbish behind, with such a polluted and uninhabitable island, and with not enough Starstone to support us any longer. Paleo folk all up and left one by one. Until it was just Maple and I. Orc Corp promised me that Amber Isle would grow and prosper if I just let them do what they wanted, and I believed it. I allowed them to ruin folks' lives and their families. What happened to Amber Isle, it was my doing. It was my fault. I had no idea Orcorp would have no records of. I can't believe I helped them to come back here. And I know this was all their plan all along. To think that I believed in this mission while they strung me along. It was always, don't worry, you'll get paid back, you just work that bit harder, Addie. Oh, excellent like that. But it never came in now to find out all this. I'm gonna make this right. I will do everything in my power to make sure the mission I believed in, the mission I was sent on, to come to fruition. And so I quit. Whoa, I appreciate that, lad. But the fact of the matter still remains. The snow dance drifts in Kem Kem Canyon are still far too expensive, dangerous for any of us to complete by hand. This is bad. Didn't the Orcos say they're always watching us? But without Orcor, how can restore Kem Kem Canyon and snow dance drifts? Right, that's it. I've had it. Listen up, Islanders, because I've got something to say. Listen to yourselves. All worried about Orcorp this and Orcorp that. I'm as angry as anyone that they messed around my family and friends. And then Mirage One's got another thing coming. But look at our island. Our beautiful home. Those of you who were here from the start remember how bad it was. Rubbish everywhere, dangerous debris left from Orcorp's plundering. But now, it's the quaintest, most wonderful island in the whole archipelago. And that was just us. It was Addie and Dad and me and Rexy and all of you who did that. And Orcorp can take credit all they want, but it was us. Yeah, I guess so. Do they really think our beautiful island needs their luxury resorts and spas? We're doing perfectly fine building our own island, thank you very much. You know, she's got a point. I never really did trust Orcorp. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to rebuild Kem Kem Island and Snowdrift Dance, just like we've been done with the others. And then Snorcorp come back with their offer. We're going to say no way. It'll take some effort from all of us, believe me, but our regions are wildly out of whack. But there's nothing that a few pairs of hands and some stubbornness can't fix. Right, Dad? Oh, Maple. Alright, you wonderful islanders. If you're with me, shout I. I. Ye. This is Spirit. Now let's make Empire the best it possibly can be. Meeting adjourned. Well, this is certainly a lot for us to take in. Saying we're going to fight is one thing, but to actually do it? Let's take it a step at a time. That's the spirit, Rexy. How long do you think we have before Orcorp comes back for a boat? I don't know for definitive, but let's just say it takes Orcorp a long time to dot their I's across their T's. Excellent. Now, we'll talk. Let's discuss our plans for developing Kem Kem Canyon and snow dance drifts before Orcorp return. What would these lot do without little Mabel, eh? And you, of course, Rexy. Let's keep inviting lots of new friends to the island and getting to know our neighbors. You've all been so kind to me, Rexy. That Maple one can really tug in at a whole man's heartstrings, can't she? I wish I could weave your final payment, but alas, it's not up to me. If you can pay off that last 300,000 of the medals, it'll be all yours. And you can do it last. Let's go big this time. Get 40 pairs to go in and happy. The more of us we have to stick with the Orcorp, the better. To think I've quit Orcorp just like that with no backup plan, no nothing. Looks like I'll be writing my resignation tonight. But there's no time for that now. If we want to do this before Orcorp comes back, we have to restore Kem Kem Island and Snow Drift. Not to mention get them to a livable condition for folks. But we can do it. I know we can, Rexy. Alright, folks, so it looks like we got a game plan. What do you say, Chief Crowsworth? I say, there's nothing a few pairs of hands that stubbornness can't fix. Right on, Dad. Let's do this. Whew, which was available. Okay. Open the shop. So what today? from back. Oh, this is on right now, right? So this is a good time to bring this in. Sure. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Nope. Okay, get these things over with. Yay. Okay, yay! No, dance drifts. It was hard work, but we did it. We're in. Guys, we have a big tail sparkly, but also shadowy problem. The snow dance beacon is broken. It's like this incredible old beacon the ancient islanders carved out of wood and these giant crystals. It's meant to be lit with a huge flame that warms the whole region without it, everyone would freeze. Okay, maybe not freeze, but they'll have to wear their cloaks indoors and at least 2 pairs of socks. Okay, the safety and coziness of our residents paramount. Rexy, you find the beacon, assess the damage, and gather the necessary resources. Maple, prepare to welcome and reassure new residents. I'll get a task force together to help fix this thing. Alright. Got wood. Dark wood. Okay, this is something. Scythe. This. And yay, crystals now. This way, Snowdrift Beacon Reestablishment Force. Rexy, when I told them about the beacon, they volunteered. But, bit weird though. They didn't make one comment about how I must be mismanaging my workload if I need extra team members. Oh, Addy. When this is all over, we gotta talk about the Orc Corp. But for now, we're doing grand, team. Now it's just a wee case of improving the region's rating, so more paleo folk come and see how grand. Yay! Thunderberries. Okay, no, nothing. Okay. Uh, yeah, we should have enough. A lot of materials, which is good. I'm not gonna be stuck, right? Please don't let me be stuck. Okay, we're not stuck. Oh, that's enough. think we got everything. Okay. Where'd all the you guys come from? Oh yeah, I have this. Yay! Throw my money on it. No, I just have so many materials lying around. Okay. But you must understand how prosperous. I had just taken use of the working from home policy and moved thousands of miles away. How can one return? I have mouths to feed. My fish need me. I see. You regret this. I know, and not how, but we do not know. We do not forget so easily. I apologize. You had to overhear that, Rexy. Although, my own lack of professionalism has been matched by my now former employee. Apparently, it is no longer enough to give your every waking hour to fixing mistakes of 5 of your equivalents to survive in a corporocracy anymore. It appears I have been involuntarily restructured. My choices were to leave this beautiful home you constructed for me or commute thousands of miles a day. 2 impossibilities. Allow me a moment to compose myself, Rexy. Here's your payment for my errand, as agreed. Rexy has brought you some gifts, little ones, but what are we to do with ourselves now? Fishies? It is nice to see you again, Rexy. I have settled since our last interaction. I appreciate you keeping what you saw between us. I have a favor to ask. I am a folk of considerable knowledge and grit, despite my employer's undervaluation. So I have decided I will put my nightmare experience to good use. Amber Isle is in good need of a bank. Our monetary systems are not maximizing the potential of our community investments. I am no longer obliged to make board members obscene amounts of money, so I can finally go about this the right way. For real paleo folk, for real local investment. Could I count on your assistance with more, Rexy? You are a master of material, so I will leave the procurement to you. I have 11. What do you mean? Anyway. Got that. I cannot use my brain lobes to think that you have gotten a spin starter and a white blinker, Rexy. Eh? You have gotten me instead of many strange objects. Oh, I am not tear-crying, Rexy. I understand that aliens much enjoy giving gifts to other folk that make their hearts smile. But they will not do for my purpose. There's much in the way of us understanding the other still. Anyway, I must now find these of my own accord, lest my colony wonder where I went. If you'll excuse me. Ah, actually, I was just informing our friend Usher here of the many mysteries of outer space. I am a gas flabbered in edge beyond the edge of the ocean first. You must help me get there, land friends. Astra, you must understand, space travel is far beyond the technology we have available. Even something as powerful as a ship would take centuries to retool for traveling to the stars. Then there is a workload to be done, Barnabas. I must get started immediately. I can't go home, but they can't continue traveling. Our friend Astra is in a tough bind. But perhaps we can help, even temporarily. Bring some stuff to Astro's house and I can see what I can do. What do you mean, a medal? We do have this. Slick, I'm impressed, and this isn't helping your fellow paleo folk, just sparking your imagination. Okay then. Just remember which we have. Oh, Rexy, good to see you. And to think our chats have become a lovely little routine for me. Oh, Harley. Well, if it isn't the island's best delivery folk, will you be at my farewell gig later, Maple? Of course I will. But first, I have a little surprise for you. We're all really sad to see you go, but I want to support you whatever you do. So Rexy made you a brand new guitar made from the sources found right here on Amber Isle. Oh, you guys, this is really wonderful. And look at that beautiful craftsmanship, Rexy. I don't know what to say. This has given me a lot to think about. Right, I say we get this gig started and do this beautiful new interest of mine justice. Hey, folks, it's good to see our ever-growing sea of faces. As most of you know, this is going to be my last gig on Amber Isle. I've had a lot of fun here and made lifelong friends. I'm sad to see, real sad to go. You know, such kindness is very rare to come by these days. I think when your heart knows something's right, you should listen to it. So in that case, I'm officially announcing that I'm staying right here with you on Amber Isle for the foreseeable future. To heck with the tour, my music, no, my heart has been revitalized since coming here and meeting all of you. My record label will have to deal with it. We love you, Harley, and not in a parasocial, musical, and fan way, but in a cool, we're happy for our friend way. Alright, let's, without further ado, let's turn this farewell gig into a heartwarming gig. Well, all's well that ends well, Rexy. I have some explaining to do with my record label, but getting that gift from some of your friends. You had to have our stone to turn away from that. Thanks again, Rexy. I hope I can give you all proud with my little tunes. Until next time. Hi. The Cavalier is so brooding and mysterious. I wonder if anyone will know me how charming that is. Okay, what's next on the list? Need a bunch of metal. But first, let's return. Then we'll check out the new area. Over here. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. New character? A mammoth! Magnifique, feel for me the texture of this clay and tell me you do not concur. The pause on the silent Fabulex. Ah, but of course, my name. It is Rusty Comflefair, ceramist and a ground merchant, and you are? Rexy, proprietor of unique boutique Lily Meadows. Then we have something in common, no? Tell me, Rexy, are all La Fleur's vegetation and similar on this island of such hot variety? I pause for thought, and then, oi, you realization that dramatique. This place. It could be the future of Keeneland with kindness. You shall see, Rexy. You shall see. Where'd you go? It must have gotten it then. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I don't know if we got everything, but got a few things at least. Do tomorrow. A bunch of them are due tomorrow. Ow! I almost poked my eye out, but I'm fine. Oh god, that was bad. Okay. Okay. Which we have. play stuff. Honestly, that's our bread and butter, honestly. I don't need that much. I guess I've been... Yay. Oh, they left. Anyway. Okay. Small item. Oh boy. I don't know. Nope. Let's go and get more stuff. Champion Canyon. Woo. Champion Canyon. We did it. Out of schedule and on budget, huh? In your face, Mirage. That felt unprofessional. It's dry. It's all dry. What are we gonna do? It's completely dry. This place? It's a desert. It's meant to be dry? Not a sand, the oasis. Without it, it may not have been enough to drink. And wash it, this place is gonna get stinky. Right. No established guidelines on this one. We'll just have to write them down later. Rexy, you locate the little oasis, do an on-the-ground inspection, then assemble the materials to fix it. Mabel, you welcome residents, play the situation, and ensure that it's only temporary. I'll set up a work group composed entirely of non-orc court members. We can get those. And we can get this. Redstone, finally. These could be red rocks. And cotton too. Yes. Presenting the Canyon's practical support unit. I asked them to help, and they came. I didn't even have to promise to do tea around or proofread the presentations. The oasis looks class. And now everyone can take a shower. Canyon, come for the shower, stay for the impressive region rating. More work? And here I thought you were finally getting fun. Huh? You're here first again? That'll teach me if you're hit it on the snooze button on the alarm clock a few times. Well, what have we got here then? Is that an oasis? I must have walked past this 100 times and I just assumed I was hallucinating. Maybe we should take a break. Just take a drink and relax for a bit? No. Much too busy. Much too busy. Why don't you head on, lass? I have things to do. sand here too.